lot of emphasis on that. Like, she murdered a lot of dogs.
And that's the pitch how we're gonna start the live. You wanna know?
We hate her.
I mean,
She had
kind
some sweet jackets, though.
dude. No lie.
I can kind of understand why.
For sure.
Is that why you don't see that many Dalmatians anymore? Do you think that's based on a true story?
I can there's a very good possibility.
I think I'm on something here.
Bless you. Thank you. After the third one, I usually tell people to shut up.
You're just rude.
I mean, so are you.
Yeah. All right.
So, all right, I'm just getting everything settled. But it's been a while since we've been live.
It's been a minute.
I get a lot of hateful messages
from me
for not being live. So
every day. Don't worry,
every
guys.
day.
I got you. Call them mean names.
Talk, bro.
Okay.
Hold on.
I have no idea what the topic is. You just said, "Hey, come on in."
We're gonna be talking about obviously the business, talking shop, and talking. I'm trying to go as fast as I can.
Are you inviting people?
Yeah.
Okay. Well,
I always put it in the, Astro group. Represent, dog. You know.
Oh my goodness. I haven't seen one of these pencils. These are the ugliest looking pencils. I don't know if you guys can see right there, but it's one of these things, but it opens up that way where you rotate the whole body. So ugly, but the coolest.
Why are you waiting? Oh, you're not like.
This is the ugliest color,
bro. But this is like that's OG.
It's ugly.
That's so funny. All right. So, like I said, it's been a little while since we've been on. I got criticized for that. I'm really sorry. We did not complete the 100-day live, man. I think
start over.
I gotta start over, bud. But that happened, and we're gonna bounce back on it. But I just wanted to hop on, talk a little bit, some basics, man. I've been talking to a lot of people about the business, and I feel like just so many people just try and reinvent the wheel. When the basics are what create consistency. The basics are what create monthly, consistently monthly income. And yeah, I just wanted to talk more about it with you, kind of, because now you've been on the team now for a while, and you have stuck to the basics, for the beginning, and now you well, it was a rough start. No.
Yeah, well, no. I mean, I stuck to the basics because I'm not that intelligent. So I just held on.
That's not even true.
I just held on to what I could just manage, and I perfected it. No, all joking aside, the expression "it's not broken, don't fix it." I hold that true and dear to my heart. It's just I just talk to them. That's my biggest advice. My secret formula of success is just to have conversations with the sellers, have conversations with the agents. Don't call them with the agenda of I want to get all your off market deals, right? Just let them know how you could bring value to them.
For sure.
That's the most thing that I put a lot of emphasis on is how I bring value to this individual. So I get to know what their business is about. And then I am that missing puzzle piece that completes the puzzle.
For sure. And then what are ways that are easy ways to maintain relationships after you've created a relationship?
Follow up is the easiest way.
Yeah. But what is everyone hears follow up? What is follow up? How do you follow up with somebody? What is how long does it take you to follow up with somebody type thing? You know what I mean?
Yeah, no. obviously you don't want to be like a gnat at a barbecue and just keep bugging these people, but
Mhm.
I say I follow up with people who I'm really close with every 2 weeks, just because I live a very interesting lifestyle and I need to tell people about it, and I always have something to talk to them about. So that's always good for them and good for me. I
Okay.
get that, but then more of the agents that I'm still building the rapport with and still trying to, um, you know, show my value is I follow up with them once every month or two.
Okay.
Yeah, again, I depending on the year too, right? In Minnesota, we have funky weather, so the spring market here is very, very hot. So I will tighten up those relationships and I'll call them probably every 2 weeks.
For sure.
Yeah,
No,
I am that
100%.
gnat at the barbecue.
No, I think that is smart. I mean, you want to leave an impression, and you want people to remember you. And
Yeah, exactly. I just had the same conversation today with a buddy of mine where I want them to repetition will create that memorization, right? So the more I call, the more I keep telling them, "Hey, my name's Josh. I'm an investor. We're looking for off-market properties." Call them again. "Hey, Josh, off-market properties, cash offer, close quickly." Right.
mhm.
And then the third time I'm calling them, right? Now that's a month and a half. They've heard from me 3 times.
Uh-huh.
When spring market hits and properties are becoming more available on the MLS, I'm going to hit them before it hits the MLS, and they're going to automatically think of, oh, distressed property, Josh, I'm going to call them.
For sure.
So I've like brainwashed them.
I mean, that's just a way. Morning, Mike. Morning, dog. I hope you're having a good day. I mean, that's just the consistency in follow up, and like I feel like you can't just call somebody, leave a voicemail, or have like a 3 minute conversation and expect them to honestly remember who you are. I mean, maybe some people can leave a crazy impression within, like that OT1 and that initial outreach. But most of the time, like when you're first doing your outreach, right? How long should that first call be? Because I talk to people this all the time, and people are floored by my answer. I'm not gonna tell him. I mean, he knows, but you're gonna see. Like, I'm not gonna tell him, and you're gonna just hear it. Like,
I mean, your first, what usually happens, or what do you dream it to be?
what usually happens?
What usually happens is you have roughly anywhere between 23 to 30 seconds to get your pitch out.
Yeah. And like, think about that. So like, when you're, trying to hop on that call, and like you have 20 to 30 seconds to give a pitch, but not have it come off as a pitch, where you're trying to create a meaningful relationship for your business, that's going to take time. That's going to, what I mean? And so I think, a lot of people are getting caught up on just kind of the wrong things to say that will, direct them in the conversation that is not proactive. Oh, do you know what I'm saying? And
yeah, you don't want to just be spinning tires on the phone.
yeah,
right? You want to, like, for instance, once I get through my pitch, that first 20 to 30 seconds of my thing, if they bite,
you run
then,
with it.
well, yeah, then I start reeling it in.
Right.
Then I start becoming, very personable. I'm ringing that rag dry of the conversation. I'm
Right.
not letting them get off the phone until I know all about their children and their children's children, and
Right.
what their favorite holiday is, and where their favorite fishing spot is. Like, I try to get all the information I can. So I'll even send them, funny texts later on based off of something they said. Right.
For sure.
If
Right.
they tell me their favorite car is a Honda, I'll send them a funny Honda picture. I don't know.
No, totally.
I try to stand out, and my biggest way to do so is I try to break the barrier by cracking a joke. Right. I try to make fun of myself so that they can laugh at me, and then they feel more comfortable because
100%.
because
you broke.
I'm wearing the dunce hat. Yeah, you can trust me.
Totally. Like that's another thing. Like I always like I'll hear the team on their calls, and there's one thing that I always hear with Josh when he's on the calls is if they remember him, he'll go off like how they, like, oh, I made a good enough impression. But if they don't remember him, he'll go off like immediately. Oh man, like I didn't make a good enough impression. My like already like kind of like blaming himself for
Yeah.
not making a good enough impression for them to remember who he is. But like that right there immediately, like is a shift in the mindset in the conversation where it will prolong the conversation because if they were either upset or whatever, like that just got thrown off by that so it's just not, I don't say like the art of negotiating,
Yeah, I mean, at that point, it's not even.
not even negotiating,
It's
the art of conversation.
yeah, it's and again, I think a lot of people and what I hear, even from when I re-listen to my own calls,
Hmm.
there's times where I can hear myself becoming like desperate for a deal. Where that
Ooh, let's talk
tone
about
comes
that.
out.
Yeah, because I know a lot of people can relate to, I need a deal, I need a deal, or I'm trying to
Yeah.
get my first deal. So, like, what do you do when you feel like, fuck, man, I need to get a deal right now? Like, how do you hone that in and stick, like you said, sticking to the basics and making sure you're staying consistent in what you need to do?
Um, it was tough for me to find out, and I found out the hard way. Um, when it is apparent that you are stressed, like say there was times when I haven't closed a deal in 3 months,
Oh.
and I was every call I was doing the same thing. I was like, what am I doing wrong? What am I doing wrong? Right. So I tried to become creative. But reality, what you have to do is when you're on the phone with them again, ask them about themselves.
For sure.
People love nothing more than talking about themselves.
Oh, yeah.
So if you can get them talking about themselves, ask them about how real estate is.
Mhm.
Right.
How's business? Yeah.
Yeah, my biggest, joke right off the bat in my pitch, and this is, some,
Sauce.
yeah, some secret sauce
Secret
here.
free sauce right there.
I tell them like, look, hey, Josh Burney with Coldwell Banker, I am not trying to recruit you right now. I just wanted to call because we had a conversation about my investor a couple months ago, and I just wanted to touch back base with you.
I
So
mean, that immediately shuts
so I
down
shut
that.
down a potential hang up if they hear Coldwell Banker. I shut down like, oh, you're just trying to recruit me. I dismiss it all.
Right.
And it's funny if you guys like come in while I'm on the phone, you'll see me doing all these hand gestures. Like I'm very animated when I talk.
He is.
But
That's so
yeah,
funny.
so the desperation, people, the selling agents, sellers, you can't disguise it. You can't put a mask on it. They're like sharks, and you are bleeding out in water when you are desperate for a deal. So
Mhm.
just take a second, hit your follow ups. You've already built that rapport there. You've had the conversations. The foundation's been built. You can walk inside that house and
Mhm.
it be sturdy. Have a conversation with them.
Totally.
When you are doing OT1 new outreach, that's when you get stressed out, become desperate. So when you are desperate, hit your follow ups. Keep that relationship alive. Talk about them. Share a little bit of nuggets of your life. Keep it simple. don't reinvent the wheel, as Cody said.
I mean, that's the biggest one. And like I know coming into it, like a lot of entrepreneurs come into it, and like entrepreneurs just have that mindset where like I think outside the box, like I create or something like that, and that's a great mindset to have, but at the same time, you need to have that mindset where
Time out. Which camera am I looking at?
that one, dude.
Okay.
Morning, bro. I'm live too. Oh shit. It's like a live paradox. Hey, bro, what's happening?
I got like another 5 minutes. I gotta
All
wait.
right, Josh has
So if
another
you have
5
questions, ask.
minutes.
I'm here for another 5.
Another 5. So when you are, let's talk about your time blocking video that you just made.
Me?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So time blocking, we'll get into time blocking real quick for how crucial it is, because I mean that is to me time blocking is a big key to success.
It's my only key. I am a wreck without it.
I
And
feel
I
that.
am probably the least disciplined on my time blocking, which I need to tighten that up on.
Okay.
But I mean, like you have to time block to be organized, to be successful in my eyes.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, every morning I get up, I even time block me going to the gym, getting ready for work, dropping my kids off at school, and then driving here. So I've estimated everything out to like
To the hour.
Yeah, to the hour.
He's such a control freak, bro. I sent him my schedule today, bro, and he's like, "Yo, that ain't gonna work. We're gonna have to move this around, this around, this around." I'm like, "Bro, what?"
I'll give you guys a quick glimpse of my time. It's always growing. That's the worst part too.
Here's mine. Can you see that? Like mine, nice and easy.
Are we doing? Did you do the day? Okay.
Oh yeah, I just went like the day. But like nice and easy, like so we're in our live right now. We're gonna start putting the lives back in here at 7:30 to 8:30. Then we got the team meeting, follow up. I have a tour of a new office building. What's up? Let me see it. Let's go with it.
Month. My day's not pulling up, but there's my month. It looks very small on there. My day wasn't pulling up.
Dude, it looks tiny on here, dude. Trash.
I'm getting notifications, man. You're showing all my upside. Get the upside app.
Oh,
I'll send it to you.
Get the upside app. Hold on, bro. I got gas today.
No, but time blocking is very, very important. I even time blocked this meeting. That's why I say I have 3 more minutes now here. But I set time for my OT1s. I set time for my follow-ups. I set time for my response and my text messages. I even set time for lunch. I put aside time for my second afternoon gym sesh with this guy. And then I set time for reading, but it's all in different places. And my rule is I keep everything. I can't delete. I'm allowed to add, but I have to rearrange. What did Christian say?
Joshy.
Hey, Booba.
Booba?
Booba.
You going Booba?
Booba la.
Booba la.
Or Captain Kirk.
Captain Kirk. I just call him Riz Master, bro. Riz, man.
AKA CC.
Oh, CC. I like that.
AKA Captain Kirk. AKA Booba. AKA Booba la.
But, I mean, by time blocking like that creates so much consistency in your, like, not just your work life, it ripples effects into your everyday life, huh?
Well, yeah, I mean, I have 3 daughters, and I try to be as involved in their lives as I can.
He's married too.
Yeah.
I mean, shout out Tater Tot. Tater Tot. I know she gonna see this. What up, Tater Tot?
So I try to be as involved in my personal life as I can. So, I go to my kids' dance. Speaking of which, Kayla's got a competition this weekend, dude. Her first comp.
Where is it?
I'm not telling you. This is live.
I'll
tell you off the camera, dude.
Dude, I remember one time I accidentally gave my personal number out on a live. Everybody laughed and people actually call, yeah, we live. What up? You good? All right. Josh, did you set up your Google Calendar weekly or is it automated to set up to change as you need?
Oh, okay. No, so
It's a good question.
I like I said, I don't delete anything. I just keep adding, and then my rule is I just have to rearrange and find time for it to fit, and then until I just don't have any more time in my day. So I have everything repeat weekly, and then the end date is probably 3054 when I die. That's when I'm going to die. Just so everyone knows, it's the year 3054.
Damn, and you're gonna do the same thing every day.
Every day.
He's gonna be rich. Building that consistency. Dang, bro. All right. That's what's up. All right, but that also helps, through the time blocking has created. Hold on, that's my boy Anthony. He's sending us some gifts.
Oh, I thought that was in the comments, and I was like, what?
No, bro, no, it wasn't. But Anthony should be hopping on here.
All right. But yeah, if you so you set it up. Yeah, so I set it up just one time, and then I just did, repeats every week or repeats at this time every week. And then I change it if I need to. So I can go in there and then it says, do you want to change it for this event or all reoccurring events following? And then you can choose. Christian, it's just simple clicking, read and click.
Read and click.
I'm kidding.
Click.
Call me if you need help. I'll walk you through it. We got to get going.
Yeah, you're good. He did make some content, you guys. It is on the Keeley North pages. He has really started scaling his business through time blocking and becoming more organized. So if you are operating, your CRM, and you understand the business, you understand that you need to be doing your outreach, you understand that you need to be doing your follow-up, you understand, that you excuse me, that was very loud. That's pretty funny though. Oh man. Sorry, my computer came unplugged. But once you have all that stuff with CRM, you can, like I said, you can do the outreach and all that, but then you can look at your day and you can find out the times, like when you're going to do outreach, when you're going to do callbacks, when you're going to do times where you're just comping properties that come your way, when so you can get everything done in a more efficient way, is honestly one of the biggest keys to success, is if you really time block that stuff. And then like when you have it time blocked, sticking to it. So like when I'm doing, I'm cold calling right now. We're just gonna use this time from 8 to 9. Like that's strictly all I'm doing is cold calling. So it doesn't matter if I'm getting text messages or callbacks, like I'm strictly doing that cold calling. I can call the other people back or text back during my follow-up time that I have set just for follow-ups. So I think, once you get into the groove, that will start being way more just efficient with your time. A lot of times, a lot of people just get too, like I was saying early, too caught up. And what I mean by caught up is a lot of I don't feel like we have enough time in the day already to get the things done that we need to. And it's so easy to like shiny object syndrome throughout the day. Something can pop up and you completely get sidetracked, and then you just lost your whole hour of cold calling, or something like that. So making sure that like you stick to your schedule. Another one. I mean, those are the two biggest. If you have a CRM, you're on point. And if you are time blocking, man, you're gonna really start scaling that business. And if you have questions on, obviously how to create that, let me know, because we're trying to really help create consistency in other people's businesses, because I know a lot of people have been in, either the astro flipping program or real estate investing, and they're in that mindset. They're trying to get that deal or trying to, at least create consistency in their business, where they're at least doing deals every month, and they're not doing that. We want to help people create that. And the big reason why we've created that for ourselves is we created, the business, the structure, the time blocking, the systems, meetings to where we can see our daily activities and see where we lack and where we, need to continue to improve. So there's just ways that we're just constantly getting better while we're, hitting the not bare minimum, but like the criteria minimum. So definitely hit us up if you have any questions on like how you want to just start taking a little more action. Start taking your business a little more serious and start taking yourself a little more serious, because at the end of the day, you are your boss, you are your own CEO. And the more that you look at it as like, I am a investor, or, some like, take yourself serious to the point where you have pride in what you do, and treat it as that business, things will start to change then. But I just wanted to hop on there and talk about that. We're going to start hopping on a little more. I got to get ready for our meeting, and then I got my follow up. I got some people to call to talk about time blocking in itself. So, and then we're going to go look at a brand new office space. It's sick. It's crazy. It's crazy. But yeah. So I might, have a little content when I do that. But we got a nice chiller day, a little more training today. But yeah, just wanted to hop on and say what's up. And I didn't even tell people. Like, so a lot of people have been messaging me, why haven't I been live lately? Because I was doing that 100-day live challenge, and like I fell off like after like I don't even know, like 40 days or something like that. I just want to apologize. Slacked, messed up. I can give you all kinds of excuses. But just got too carried away with work and didn't prioritize the lives. And that's my fault. So what I need to do is time block the lives so that I can fit them in my schedule, because that was my bad, because I was just trying to just fit it in whenever I could. And it was harder to do it that way. What up, dog? What's going on? My boy Josh. But, so we're gonna make it more make more consistency and make it more professional with it. So we're excited for that, and we're gonna knock that out. And just yeah, I wanted to let people know that's my bad. I slacked on the lives, but we're gonna pick that up, and we got some cool lives podcasts coming out. And of course, you already know the content. We got to keep it coming. We got a team coming with a bunch of content, so we're excited. But we will see you guys tomorrow, 7:30, 8:30 Central Time. I gotta hop off a little bit. My man, I appreciate you, dog. We gotta keep on trying to learn and grow, man. That's what I gotta do. I feel, man. I get the inspiration from y'all, bro. Seeing you guys do everything. So, but my man, Gordon, what's popping, baby? Closing day. Gordon, if you guys don't know, just did some business with Gordon. And today's closing day, and let's make this money, Gordon. But again, guys, I appreciate you all. Have a great day. Hit your KPIs, and go create opportunity. And that if that's either creating a little more time blocking, creating 3 meaningful relationships, or getting something under contract, just go out and try to just keep improving, guys. Y'all have an amazing day. Peace out, Josh. Peace out, Gordon. Y'all guys have a great day, and I'll talk to you all soon. Cause we do got a cool ass event coming soon. That's all I'm gonna say, but it's gonna be dope. I'll talk to you more later, y'all.